and actress in India. And as you people are aware about what the topic I'm going to start with is Navraas and all 9 emotions, along with how to be a good master of ceremony. So before going ahead, I would like to share the PPT. Yeah. Am I audible to everyone? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Mithila, you can go ahead. You can go ahead, yes.
Yeah. Can you see the PPT?
Yes, we can.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now, let me start. Before starting, I would like to just introduce the topic Navraas, 9 emotions. And I hope you all are aware about the emotions, about the basic emotions. And today I'm here to explain you the origin, the classical form of Navraases. So history of Navraas will be our first topic. Next topic, Navraas in drama and film acting. Some facial expressions, exercises, few I'll be telling you to actually make yourself comfortable while you are performing in front of the camera. Next topic will be how to be a good MC, and that there are topics prepare before the event, during the event, and important tips. Let's run to the next slide. History of Rasa. Rasa is Sanskrit and has many translations in English. The main ones is essence, juice, nectar, and taste. All right, this is actually a different way of explanation. Juice in the sense, this doesn't mean it's apple juice or pineapple juice. It's the rasa, it's a juice in our emotions, what we build up. In our terms, we say it moods, expressions. This is actual meaning of rasa. Rasa isn't everything, or we can say everything has rasa. Now, while I'm talking to you people, even I'm actually expressing my way, the way I'm explaining to you, I'm smiling at you. There are various expressions which you can see directly on my face. This is what actually happens. We hardly observe people around us, many people around us. We never took a time and we never thought of observing every person's emotions. Did we ever try to learn what exactly his or her expressions are? No, never. Actually, in our busy schedule, we never try to think like, yes, okay, this is one expression. We can take these expressions. Despite of arguing or despite of listening, yeah, listening is a good habit. But besides that, you have to observe that person's facial expressions as well. Though some things are higher vibrational essence, some of them overreact. If we ask for certain expressions, it is overreactions. Like 10% is required and you try to make it 50%. And you have it inbuilt. Actually, there is one emotion which is actually at a higher level in every person. We'll go ahead with that again later. Others are lower and some even dead. Some people are without emotion, just they are blank in their life. I don't know why. At least a smile is, I feel they should carry a smile on their face instead of going blank. Stay smiling. Rasa is the invisible substance that gives life meaning. This emotions actually gives meaning to your life. If you listen to this finally, and if you try to portray it, and if you try to implement on yourself, this you will feel amazing, you will feel awesome. Rasa is commonly used to denote the sense of an emotional taste. We are actors, and while we act, see that the audience is convinced through your facial expressions, which is this is the important part of your body. Even though if you go blank with a dialogue or anything, just your expressions are more than enough to convince the audience, to tell them what exactly you wanted to say, what exactly you wanted to feel. So this is the rasa. It is a classical form of emotions actually used in Bharatanatyam. It's a classical dance. So there the expressions are more vibrately shown. Whereas on camera, we can't express it too loud. It should be controlled. The next slide goes to Navraas in drama, acting, and films. All right, like everyone is aware about Navraas right now. It's a 9 emotions. And basically we know there are 6 elements of emotions, basic elements of emotions. So as the same way here, additional, there are 3 emotions. There are many, go to see, if you see, and if you try to find out, you will have many emotions, but these are the main ones which you need to know thoroughly. So Navraas is the most important part of acting. Without that, you can't. Without Navraas, your acting is dead, actually. If your director asks you to perform, say, show me a love scene, so you should be able to express that love. Doesn't mean that there should be a song played behind and then you can bring that emotion into you. No, without the music, just understand, just feel that thing and express your emotions. It is mandatory that you should have to act through these numbers. You should have, and I believe that everyone has this quality. The emotion crafted in work by the writer and relished by the actor. It's quite obvious. There are certain actors who actually improvise their dialogues. There are certain actors who are directors actor. Until and unless you don't get the script, we don't perform. So once the writer, he feels that emotion, what exactly he wants the actor to perform in front of the camera. So he will write that expressions, he will write that emotions in the script, and the actor has to perform it. If you want to be an actor, these 9 emotions establishes he or she as a pure actor. I hope this line is uh, understandable. Everyone has understood, because this Navraas will express many things. Let's go to the next topic, next slide. Each rasa is a repository of energy drawn from our prana, life force. Actually, it's stored within us. And these feelings, when we express, it comes out. But it, as per your requirement, we bring it out. If you are asked to do this thing, obviously we will do that only. We will perform that expression itself. By unlocking this powerful energy and then mastering it, we can effectively achieve emotional balance and also use this energy to realize our true potentials. We know we have a lot of emotions in us. To perform in front of the mirror, actually in a day or in a minute, there are various expressions. Did you ever try to count this? No. We are just, okay, we are actors, okay, we have to perform, okay, give me emotional, okay, sad acting, yeah, okay, I'll perform this, I will do that. But did you ever feel like, let me express this in front of the mirror, let me see myself how I look? the good in how I look when I perform, when there is a good expressions and when there is a sad expression, how I look, and how to make this sad or bad expression better one. So this is the best way of practicing in front of mirror. Then Navraas acting means an act with all 9 emotions involved, and those 9 emotions here it's mentioned in Sanskrit. Let us go to the first slide, the first emotions. The first emotions is Shringara. I hope Shringara is love. Now, Shringara is a Sanskrit word for love, for emotions. And a way of expressing this emotion is different, like how we actually perform on camera. Of course, whoever is a theater artist on stage, you need to make it loud so that the audience be able to see you. They are able to understand your expressions. And I understand on stage, besides your facial expressions, there is also a body language to express your emotions. So you have to learn each and every techniques. Now, in Shringara, this is the ultimate rasa. Actually, everyone loves this emotion. Everybody is fond of this thing. Nobody would like to stay in hatred or like to stay, don't want to love that person or don't love to. Love in the sense, also one more thing I would like to make clear, I would like to clear here. Love in the sense, it doesn't mean only husband and wife, boyfriend or girlfriend. Love in the sense, you can love like, wow, that thing is so beautiful. Wow. The wow thing, when you say, you're actually expressing the feelings about the things you really love to watch. Your parents, your pets, beautiful things, when you admire the nature, this all can be expressed in love. Now, this is the ultimate rasa, the crown emotion that heals anything. Quite obvious. Even if you're sad or if anything has happened, if there is a person who is caring and who is loving, that's enough for you. It really says like, it's okay, I'm with you. This sentence is a love. I'm with you. Don't worry. So it automatically heals your sadness, whatever it is. This rasa includes ego and ego and connects us to devotional love. I mean, I'm not able to see this. I'm going to decrease this rise. Okay. I'm sorry. This rasa freezes us, our ego, and connects us to devotional love. I hope you understood what exactly this line means to say. Ego is never seen in this. And like, yes, we connect to each other. When we appreciate beauty, it connects us to the source of love. As I said, when we admire the nature, when we say, wow, and there is a pet, oh, wow, such a cute one. This is actually the way of expressing love. So while acting out Shringara Rasa, the performer sports a sideward glance and a gentle smile, slightly raised and shaky eyebrows, and a joyous face. Now, I would like to tell you, everyone, I'm explaining you this emotions right now, but once I'm done with this, I will be having a small activity. I don't want to create a breakup room or anything. I'll be going live here only, and it's a two-way communication. Anyone can challenge anyone to perform either of these emotions. I will give you a dialogue. You can tell that person, I want you to do this activity. So please pay attention what I'm saying and how I'm expressing, or what actually includes in this rasa. I want the same way. Your eyes, your lips, your nose, your eyebrows, eyelids, this all should be perfect. So here it says, while acting out Shringara rasa, the performer sports a sideward glance. Obviously, it's a love. This is the sideward. A gentle smile, slightly raised, and a shaky eyebrow, and a joyous face. See, love is not sad face. This is nothing. This is blank. So, did you feel something? I don't feel so. So, this is Shringara. Express each and every part of your face. It should seem, yes, she is actually showing the love towards that particular thing. Next, we go to Hasya. Oh, I'm so sorry. The next rasa is Hasya, joy, laughter. Now, as you're aware about this thing, happiness is the favorite, is the best part of everyone's life. And this should be, and this should keep increasing day by day. This rasa connects us to our sense of humor through laughter and happiness. So there are jokes, there are certain things, fun. We make fun. I'm really sorry. I'm getting a call, so I'm really sorry for that. Yeah. So this rasa is it's okay. This rasa connects us to our sense of humor through laughter and happiness. When the actor portrays the hasya rasa, he lifts his eyebrows, pulls the pupil of his eyes inward, tightens his nostrils slightly to make the nose smaller, pulls his eyelids drawn down halfway, and takes on an expression of happiness and pleasure. Now, he lifts up one eyebrow. It's this way. Pulls the pupil of his eyes inward. Now, I can't pull it. The pulling doesn't mean that I should pull it. It's like it's internally what you do. It depends on everybody's expression, how you express it. And his nostril, obviously, you all know like how when you're happy, you're not bothered what the expression is actually. But this is what actually required when you express your happiness in front of the camera. It's not like, this is not happiness. When you're actually happy, you show it. Your eyes speak, your eyebrows also speak, your lips, your chin, your cheeks, everything speaks. Of course, your body also speaks. So these are all the emotions, these are all the expressions what you have to get in Hasya. The next emotion, Adbhuta, wonder, surprise. Now, I'm one of them who likes surprises. And I'm damn sure even there are many people here who like surprises. So in this act, surprise can be a shocking surprise as well, because an unexpected thing, or happy surprise, or sad surprise, which you never believe. Oh, this is also an expression towards surprise. When the eyebrows are raised, oh, the gaze is slowly directed outwards. The eyelids are stretched to the sides. The chin and neck are lightly thrust forward. And the face displays an expression of delight. You have Adbhuta rasa. Now here they have told only about one, but expressing emotions Like you can say, oh, is it? You're surprised too. Oh, how come you're here? This is also a surprise. Oh, wow, this is unexpected. This is also a surprise. So there are various expressions what you can show. One emotion actually has various expressions, various meaning for that. And it is the way you have to portray, the way the character has to portray in front of the camera, and the way it is mentioned in the script. As the writer writes, you have to perform it. So this is Adbhuta. Adbhuta is surprise, wonder. The next one goes to Vira, courage. So Vira is actually when certain things like you are going on a war, some military, like soldiers, they go for a war, and like something has happened. There is a situation wherein you feel helpless, and in that situation we try to uh, convey that person through like, don't worry, everything will be fine, you can do it. This is actually a courage. Yes, you can do it. So this expression to portray Veera Rasa, the actor attempts to flame his face with an expression of passion by widening his pupil aggressively, raising his eyebrows, stretching his eyelids, and raising his cheekbones. Like, yes, you can do it. Go ahead. This is courage. The next emotions is Shanta, peace. This is also, I'm sure everybody needs this. And we actually struggle for this particular emotion. We actually need peace in this busy schedule, in this running, in this, you can say, noisy life, or sound, you can say lots of sound and disturbing things. This is not only the thing which we want to avoid, but there is certain, we think a lot, we use our brain a lot, our body and everything. For that, we need peace. But this space is completely different in acting. Peace in the sense you are telling the co-actor, or you are trying to perform in front of the camera and telling them that I'm satisfied with what I have. I don't need anything else. So that is Shanta, peace. I'm happy where I am. So this is the expression for peace. The next one, okay, Shant, the actor focuses his eyes on the tip of his nose. This is slightly, it's not too much that I'm not asking you to see the tip of your nose, but it's slightly down. Or you can close the eyes. This is peace. Okay. You're not acting peacefully in front of the camera. Okay. This is peace. And this is what actually the director would like to see in your acting. There are certain situations where you actually have to be silent. So this is. But when you are silent, this doesn't mean remain blank. Your facial expression, even though if you're silent or if you're shant, peace, if you're quiet, your face should express, oh, so nice. She's so satisfied. Her facial expressions itself says, I'm happy with what I have. Peace. The next emotions is Karuna, compassion, sad. Karuna is actually when we try to give sympathy, or someone is heartbroken, someone is sad, and we want to tell that person, don't feel sad. See, I understand there are certain things which we feel very easy. Yeah, okay. Only that person realizes who actually is going through that particular situation, and we try to convey him just with our words. So, in that also, you should be able to convey that person, yes, this person is actually being with me. So, to portray this rasa, the actor contracts his pupil and looks downward, keeps his nostrils still, pulls his cheeks in slightly, turns his neck slowly from one side to side, all the while maintaining a look of sadness on his face. Okay, so it's this way. Don't worry, everything will be fine. This is the way of portraying your Karuna, that is the way you're trying to uh, mm, tell the co-actor or anyone, like it's a controlled, actually you can't do it very loud also. Don't worry, everything will be fine. This is not the way. Karuna is slow act. Perform it. Let the front person feel that thing. Yes, these people are with me. They are with me. So bring that tone in your voice as well, in your expressions. Even if I don't speak anything, if I express myself, I'm, I'm there with you. Don't worry. So this is the way of expressing Karuna. Let's go for next emotion is Raudra, anger. Initially, at the initial stage when I started, I actually said most of them actually have this 80% in your body, in your mind, on your face, anger. And there are very few people who carry smile on their face. Anger is actually a way of relaxing yourself at certain point of time, not always. In movies, on camera is there are different levels of anger. There is the anger level is I'm telling you. Second one, it will be a bit higher. I'm telling you. And the last one is very high, like you will feel now I will kill you right now. So there are different level of anger wherein the characters can perform. Actor has to perform as per the director's script, as per director asks us to perform in front of the camera. On stage, it happens like we use our body, but when it is on camera, there is a certain limit wherein we can move our hands, our body part. But the best thing is we can use our face while expressing in front of camera, and don't make it too loud. Make it soft, but express it. This is the way. So to portray this rasa, the actor keeps his eyes wide open. Is this way, wide open. I hope you don't get scared with my eyes. They're too big. I'm sorry for that. Keep his eyes wide open, his eyelids aflutter, and his eyebrows lifted up, flared nostrils, shaky lips, and clenched teeth also add to the intensity of the emotion of his face reddened by violence. Now, certain few of them without clenching their teeth can show their anger, but in certain thing you have to. This is the way. This is the way of expressing anger. You have to understand a situation. I know there are many of them. Even it is difficult when I perform anger because we smile and my anger actually turns out to innocent anger, and I'm not able to express the loud anger. So Some people have the smiling eyes or a smiling face, and it's very difficult for them to get angry or perform in anger. So at that time, just remember some situations that you hate that person, and please don't try to bring that person's names. Think about certain things which will irritate you at that moment of time, and only you can express your anger. And this is actually this is for those people who actually cannot perform in front of the camera when you are asked to perform in anger. So the next one is Bhayanaka, fear. Everyone is scared. Even me, I feel scared of certain things. Now, fear can be different, various things. It may vary, like I'm scared of going in the dark. Suddenly, someone comes like, oh, I'm scared. I was scared. This might happen. Fear is like, tomorrow is my exam. Oh my God, I'm not prepared for the exam. This is also fear. We feel scared about such situations. So, in acting, when it comes to fear, we have to express through our eyes, no, like not loud, but it should feel like, yes, she's scared of something. She has seen something. Oh my God, she's worried about that. Oh, to portray Bhayanaka, the actor widens his pupils and pushes them slowly, forcefully outwards. This is with eyes shaky. We look left, right, left, right, left, right. This is the shaky eyes. Oh my God, oh my God, what's going to happen? One time, one at a time, and then together. This is one time. And can you see my expressions? So this is the way we express in front of camera, but actually we are not so loud in front of the camera. This is in front of the audience when you are performing loud, and when it is a stage performance, we express it a little bit loud. Let the audience also see. But in acting also, you can show that. So pulls his lips inward. It's inward. It's not like this, but inward. Flares his nostrils and looks from side to side like a deer that has caught the scent of danger. You might know, like how they look and like, oh, there is something, and they try to escape from that and they try to run. So even we also try to escape ourselves from that particular thing, and you're scared about how to go get out of these things. So that is fear. Oh my God. This is fear. Let each and every part of your face express your emotions. I'm repeating this again and again. I'm repeating this because I want you to understand what actually the director wants from an actor and the audience. This emotions actually is good well if you're good at miming. That totally is expressed in miming. You know very well, no need of dialogue, only your facial expressions are important. What do you want to say? Now, here I have just told you all the 9 emotions, but while miming, you need to tell each and everything. So, your eyes, your lips, your cheekbone, your chin, your nose, your eyebrows, this all should be together. You should know how to make use of these things. I want to tell you people, like, without moving your body or anything, your face is, we can say, is the best way of expressing all kind of emotions, everything. No need of movements, no need of doing anything. Just, okay, I will just do one act, fear. This is a few emotions I have said. I just tried to show you like, oh, that's you. And okay. I just tried to portray in front of you without the dialogue. This is actually required in miming. The next one comes is Vibhasta, disgust. Obviously, some people they don't like we don't like certain things, and like how we have to express that thing. Oh God, just remember certain things like you have gone through that in the past, and you don't want that thing to come again in front of you or bring that past into present. Just remember that past, imagination, disgust. Oh, that one. Ew. I never even thought about. Thank God. Now today I'm here. So disgust is what you don't like. You dislike that thing, particular thing. In this, while portraying this rasa, the character stoops his neck forward slightly, pulls his eyes inward to make them smaller, lowers his eyebrows, blinks his eyes, and pushes his cheeks and lips downward. Now, I'm explaining you about these things, what is actually happening when we actually express the emotion. I'm 100% sure like nobody has seen so minutely or observed yourself so minutely like what are the expressions, what are the things that actually work when I'm in disgust mood. We never tried to. So the best way, what I said is go in front of the mirror, take this all emotions, take one sentence and try to portray these emotions and just see what exactly is their expressions, what exactly at the moment going around. So disgust. Oh, see your eyebrows, your lips, your nose, your chin. This is all is working. So these are all 9 emotions, but actually I wanted to tell you. Now, before we go ahead with this, I will play one video for you wherein I have acted. I understand. I'm just making it clear right now. There is a emotion for fear, and my eyes are too wide in that. So don't get scared. Just watch the video. I will play it for you. I hope this is visible to everyone. Can anybody say yes? This one person.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I'll play this. Please don't laugh. You can just enjoy the expressions. If you want to laugh, you can laugh as well. So let me play. First emotions, Shringara, love. Second emotion, Hasya. Third emotion, Adbhuta.
Mithila ji, we cannot see the video. We can see only the PPT slide here.
Oh, sir, 1 minute. New share. Can you see the video right now?
Yes, we can. You can play the video.
Can you hear?
Yes.
Emotions, Shringara, love. Second emotion, Hasya. I hope you all have enjoyed these emotions. Let's go for this slide again. Close this. No, I'm going to do activity. Okay. I hope everyone is with me. Actually, I want to have a small activity, and if you are comfortable to turn on your videos, I just want to see, because I want to see whether I have explained you everything and you all are able to understand and portray that emotions. In case you are not, I can tell you right now here itself, like, no, this is not actually what I was looking out for. So I see lovely people here around, and okay. I would request you to turn on the cameras, please. I can see only Alex, who is actually in front of me. I want to see the beautiful faces here. All right. Mohammed, Mahmoud. If I'm mispronouncing your name, please excuse me for this.
No worries, no worries. Mahmoud, that's correct.
Thank you. Okay, I can see only 3 people here in front of me. Please turn on your videos. Otherwise, I feel I have simply wasted my energy in expressing these 9 emotions. I think rest all are scared to perform. All right, not an issue. Let's go. And on my left hand side, I can see Alex. And my right hand side, Mahmood, right? Nitya. Okay. So, Alex, I want you, I will give you an emotion, certain emotion, one emotion, and a dialogue. I want you to portray that. Okay. And Mahmood will try to see the expressions. And if you feel like, yes, actually, he has done what I just thought, then you have to say, yes, actually, he learned right now. Okay, I can see Zahra Amirali. Yeah, hi. Okay. So, Alex, um, I want you to perform Raudra, anger. Okay.
And what's the line?
I'm sorry. Okay. The line will be, dare you touch my bag. This is a single line. And I want you to show this in a loud way. Okay.
Dare you touch my back?
More emotions.
Dare you touch my back?
Can you see yourself in front of the screen? Like by performing, you saw your expressions, what actually you were doing? What actually, yeah. So you can see your eyes. Actually, your eyes are quite deep. I think so, a little bit deep. That's why you are not able to. So yeah, actually, I was looking out for this only. This is the way. Anger. So
Yeah, it's
next.
I need to pop out. Eyebrows will be sharp.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought like this will be very easy for everyone like to portray this, because this is actually 80% in our body. Within a second
I
we get.
can give something different. No worries.
You can take your own. That's not an issue. If you want, you can perform on your own. If you have any sentence, you can do it on your own. If you want, you are comfortable as per your comfort.
Don't you dare touch me.
Okay, Mahmood. What exactly he did?
Sorry, the voice keep cutting off. If you ask me what exactly he did, the very first verse was anger.
I'm sorry. It's first. It was not anger actually.
Yeah, the very first one, it was anger. The second one was
Hasya.
something like that.
Hasya, laughter.
Yeah, laughter.
Yes. Actually, it was. Actually, anger is like, there are certain, in anger, you actually smile also. Don't you dare touch my bag, huh? This is also a way of expressing with a smile. You are angry actually, but you are expressing with a smile. Don't you dare. This is a way also to express. Otherwise, in anger, don't you dare to touch my bag. You sound loud. Your expressions just, they try to fall out from your face. This expression. So, Amirali, you're fine?
Yep, I am very fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Yeah. So, the expressions, what I would like you to do is, yeah, I think so. Fear.
Fear.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have. I mean, I don't have any lines, nor can I improvise at the moment. Do you have any lines?
Yeah, I have. You can take the same line also, as well as you can do. Oh my
Oh,
God.
okay.
Oh my God. I think there's something behind. Oh my God. Mom, I'm scared. This is the sentence. You can do it.
Okay. Okay. I mostly talk in a funny way, so there's a problem for me trying to attempt hard.
That's not an issue. We like to laugh.
Mom, I think there's someone back. Mom, that's what I can do.
I have seen your smile in that. You are not scared about. Okay, that was nice. You at least tried to perform. Okay, I would like Mahmoud to perform this fear.
Yeah. What exactly? Tell me.
I'm sorry, Mahmoud. Actually, your voice is breaking. I'm not able to hear you clearly.
Okay, let me disconnect and reconnect again. Just
Yes. Meanwhile, Darshan was here, I think so. Yeah, Darsh. Hi, Darsh.
Hello.
Okay, so I hope you have seen these slides, and I hope you have seen my expressions.
Yeah, sure.
Different. Yeah. So I want you to perform Disgust. Okay.
What line?
You can take any line which you are comfortable with. Yeah, Alex, actually, he is doing the same thing. Yes, discuss. So you can pick any of the line, otherwise you can say, oh, what's that? I never expected this thing. This is disgust. You can take this sentence. But I want your facial expressions to be seen. I don't want your full body. Can you come a little bit closer to the camera? I want to see.
It's fine.
Okay, okay.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi.
Hope now it's better.
Yes, yes. Much clear. Actually, Darsh is performing Disgust right now. So let's see. Okay, Darsh.
Ma'am, I'll just tell what is your name, okay, in Disgust.
My name?
No, what is your name, the sentence. I'll tell it.
Okay, sentence. Okay, yours, you need a sentence. I just said like, oh my God, I never expected this. Ooh, this is what it is. Oh, you can phrase it, you can frame it in your words. It should be, I don't like this thing. This is what I discussed.
Okay.
Actually, Alex is just performing Disgust. That's very funny. It's good. Okay, go on, Dash.
I don't like this.
Nice, actually. Have you noticed what else you have included in this expression?
No, I just tried Disgust only.
You tried, but along with your facial expression, you tried to use your body also while expressing. You turned on the right and you did, oh God, this is the way of expressing. Ew. So that's perfect. Nice one. Yeah. Back to Mahmood. I forgot what expression I had given you. I don't remember now. I want you to perform.
You had given him fear.
Okay, fear.
Someone is behind you.
No.
Acha, okay.
Fear
I passed it. I think I passed it to this one, Almira. Okay. I would like to give Mahmood Shringara. That is love.
Me?
Oh,
no, Mahmood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love.
Shringara.
Love.
You can take your sentence if you want to.
But you mean love, right?
Yes, yes, love.
Okay. I love it from bottom of my heart.
Oh, nice one. That was nice. Good one. So as I have mentioned, we have there are different types of love, and we can express it in different ways. We love ice cream, we love pets, we love our parents. I love my husband, I love my boyfriend, and these are the things what are. So various ways of expressing your emotions in love. So nobody here with their cameras on. Is it fine if I ask Eda? I'm sorry, I'm very bad at pronouncing the names.
Oh, yes. Hi.
Hi, ma'am. I'm able to see you actually. Is it fine if you turn the camera?
Not really.
All right, I can, if I give you one dialogue, is it fine? You can perform it. So we'll try.
Perform? Yeah, sure. I can perform with no camera, yes.
All right, not an issue. Okay, I want you to perform courage. Karuna. And courage is, no, Karuna, compassion.
Compassion.
Sad. Yes.
Okay. Compassion to go from compassion to sad?
Yeah, sad one. I want you to do a sad thing and convey a person. Everything will be fine. This is the emotion what we have to give. I'm really sorry, but actually this is the facial expression which I wanted to see. But let's hear from your voice.
Okay. You want me to make up something, or you're gonna give me a line, or?
If it's fine with you, you can make up. Or
Okay. Okay, let me think a minute, a moment. Carol, please. I mean, I'm sure things will work out for the best for you. Even if you're leaving Dubai now, I know you didn't want to leave, but you know, things happen for a reason. And I'm sure it's the best. You know, you haven't been so happy here, so this will pass. This will pass too. You know, it won't be so terrible once you're settled in your new place. Yeah, now, you know what? I think actually that this situation will make it easier for you to move on with all the lockdown and the social distancing. Anyway, we're not doing much these days, you know? You can't see people, you can't see them anyway to say bye, you know? So just going is okay. And you can always come and visit. You'll always have a place in my home, you know? Please, trust me, this too shall pass. Done.
Wow, nice one. I think you were prepared first only when I started.
Thank you.
We could actually realize what actually you're performing. We could feel that thing.
Good, thanks.
All right. Okay. So I don't think so. There are people here who will love to act here. So I think we should move on for the next topic, which is how to be a good MC, that is master of ceremony. Let me share the PPT. I hope you all can see the PPT.
Yes.
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 Okay. Yeah. How to be good MC, master of ceremony. Prepare before the event. Know your event. Know your responsibility. Know your role expectation. Do your own research. Now, I believe there are many of them who are scared, who are stage frightened, and they are scared to perform in front of the audience live, whatever it might be, in front of camera also when it comes to hosting. And all of a sudden at the 11th hour, if you're told to, you have to do the hosting of certain event, it's difficult to manage until and unless that person is well versed in this master of ceremony. So know your event or agenda. Master of ceremony, also known as MC or EMCEE also, and he is the official host for a stage event, performance, and so on, even celebrity award, those functions, as long as you're holding the microphone in your hand. So when you're on stage, when you're performing at any event, you have to keep in mind certain points. It's not that, yes, there is an event tomorrow and okay, I will take that thing and I will perform it in front of the camera. It's not that. You need to prepare. You need to have the experience, because I have seen like all of a sudden when someone comes and tells you like, yes, you have to, Mithila, you have to do anchoring for tomorrow's function and like be prepared. These are the things what you have to do. But you have hardly time to actually find out what actually is the event, what actually you have to perform. You need time to understand it. So just host, not an easy part. It is actually you are performing in front of the audience when it is live, and you have to be perfect, because first impression is the last impression when you perform. So There are certain points you have to keep in mind. To be a good host, you need to be very comfortable in your own skin. Meaning, when you are on stage, you should feel comfortable. Like, audience shouldn't, they shouldn't feel like, hey, this person is not comfortable. I think so. This is his first time he's doing, and he's a bit nervous. Can be seen on his body, can be seen on his face when he tries to shiver, when he tries to stumble. After yes, he is not able to pronounce things properly. Otherwise, he's speaking very fast. So on stage, when you're speaking, or anywhere when you're performing anything, say that you speak slowly. This is the first thing what you have to keep in mind. Don't make it fast. If you're comfortable, if you're experienced in this thing, then you can speak fast. It's vital that you feel confident and comfortable so that you can make your audience or on-camera guest feel comfortable as well. If you're comfortable, your audience also will feel comfortable. Make them comfortable. Show your gestures. Show you should be presentable. Let them feel you're confident enough to take this event ahead. Another quality a person must have to be a good host is a natural curiosity. I mean to say, when you're on the stage, don't just be blind, don't go there and performer of the day or the next speaker of the day will be so and so, and like, okay, done. This is not a way. You should have the curiosity. It's a natural. And now we are going to welcome our next performer. This is what you should feel. You should show it. You should express it in front of the audience. And they should be excited. Oh, wow, there is something new coming ahead now. Next performer. Even though if it is a sad, or even if it is whatever it might be, the host, I will go ahead with this also, because he has to prepare according to the situation. He has to understand what is next. He has to keep in mind what exactly he has to say for that performer. And after performance, also what he has to express towards that. To conduct a good interview, you need to have a genuine interest in talking to people, learning about them, and furthering along the conversation. Now, in this, when you interact with the audience, we try to make it two-way right now, like I have done. I try to make it a two-way. Interact with them. There are certain events wherein we interact with the audience, we ask them question, and it is just yes or no type of answer, not like here to answer the whole question or something. Are you ready? Yes. This is what the host actually needs to make himself, he has to perform in front of the audience. And you need to have a genuine interest in talking to people when they come on the stage and like you're talking to them. Oh, this is okay. These are the things what you try to interact with that particular person. So this is important when you're hosting an event. Learning about them. You should know about that person who is coming on stage. Try to learn those things. Try to read about him, what he has done, what he has gone through. These are important things. And let him also feel like, yes, this person knows a lot about me. And that's nice. That actually is a positive point when you actually learn about certain people before coming here. Before my session, I must say, like many of them must have seen, must have done the, they must have found out like what I have done, or who is she. This is what actually you have to learn before hosting any event or before attending any seminars. This is a seminar part, but if you're hosting, you should know the particular things what that person is into. Next, as for skills, there is a strong need for the ability to improvise, to think on your feet. The best host can get off of scripts and just be in the moment, toss in their own words, and have a good response to unexpected situation. There is a strong need for the ability to improvise, in the sense if you are prepared for a certain event, And like if you forget certain sentences, don't make the audience feel like, oh, she has bahatar and now she has forgotten that line. Don't make the audience feel this thing. If you have forgotten, don't even let the people know, like, yes, she just messed up something, and like keep it in a flow. Take it on you. Prepare yourself. Improvise the sentence there itself. It shouldn't be like, I have told you one dialogue and I don't want you to say the way I have mentioned it. You can put that feel, and you can improvise that thing. You can portray in your way of performing. The best was he will just keep the script aside and he will start taking ahead the event. Tossed in their own words. This is in your own words, as just now, Miss Mira, she has performed in her own words. So she was very comfortable to try to make things as per your requirement. Don't depend on others that she will give me the script and I will then perform. No, make it on your own so that you will be more comfortable while performing in front of the audience. Unexpected situations, in the sense, if there is any technical issue, or if the microphone is not working, or if the speaker or the next performer, if there is a delay in coming, you should be able to handle that situation. You should be able to prepare yourself and like divert the minds of the audience and like keep them interacting, keep them busy in your words. Know your event. As I said, the type of event will dictate the type of atmosphere you, the MC, need to create. Certain places, now there is an image here, it's very professional, and there are certain events wherein you interact with everyone, like award sessions. There are certain events wherein there is a speaker will come and will take the event ahead. You are just a host person there. So there are various things wherein you have to prepare what exactly I need to understand and this. So learn everything, study about the thing, and accordingly you prepare the script. So people will understand, yes, this is the atmosphere and this is the actually event will be. This event is actually related to this atmosphere. Make them feel. If it is happy, come on, start with a joke, make fun. Like it's just a stand-up comedy now, as you say, stand-up comedy. It's a total you just keep on laughing, and so create that atmosphere in the audience. Know your responsibilities. The MC is responsible for creating and sustaining the intended atmosphere throughout the event. He is responsible. Now, he will come in the start, he will introduce, and he is very energetic, very positive, and he will start the function. But at the second time, you shouldn't be, okay, now the next performer is, no. He should remain the way he is in the start till the end of the event. So creating and sustaining the intended atmosphere with the audience, try to maintain that same atmosphere. The audience should not feel bored about this thing. They should enjoy the event from start till the end, and it is the only responsibility of the host, of the MC. The intended atmosphere may vary depending on the type of event, although most events that hire an MC are looking to create a fun and energetic atmosphere. So obviously, everybody wants to attend such events wherein you feel energetic, wherein you feel positive, wherein you feel like laughing. Yes, we try to attend such events, not sad or not where you can say people are sharing some things to you which is not related to you and you feel bored and you just go and sit there. No, even if it is bored, try to create that atmosphere. Know your role expectations. This means that you have to be prepared to improvise so you can react efficiently to whatever that may rise. As I said before, any situations, that might be any situations, you have to be prepared. Whether your microphone is not working, if there is a delay, if the speaker is not ready, or if there is something wrong behind the screen, you should be able to handle the audience. Don't let the audience feel that there is something wrong. Keep it in one flow. try to maintain this thing. If that quality is within you, then I can say you are the best host, because nowhere I realized that something went wrong behind the screen and you just made it up, like you just went in the flow as if nothing has happened. So try to portray this way in front of the camera, in front of the audience. Do your research. As I said, I know this person, the person who will come and now he will perform. Learn what actually he is from, learn his background. Contact your key. Now here, before the event, we try to contact the key speakers to find out some background information. Like whoever is the speaker, we try to find out his background. We want to learn about his thing. We can't just go on the stage and we can't just read. That's a bad thing what we do. We should keep in mind certain points, what he has done, what he's known for, and use that information to prepare your introduction for the speaker. Before he comes or when he comes on the stage, introduce him, let him know that I'm introducing him, telling his good things to the audience, and let audience also understand, oh, he has done this. Wow, nice to see him here. Of course, they know who will be the next speaker and so on, but it's the part of host to make it more you can say lavishing. You can make you can say that you can add some more interesting points in that to make that speaker's things more valuable. Find out if there are any special audience members who should be recognized during the event. Okay, while you have seen this in the award function, the host tries to interact with the celebrities down there. Even if there are any other event, we try to interact with them. We introduce them and we make them feel special. Oh, there's a wonderful lady sitting there in front of me, right in front of me, with a smile on her face, and who would like to say something. So these are the things you try to interact, try to involve them. That actually makes feel the audience like, yes, I'm the part of this event. Make sure you review everyone's name and title so you know how to say it on stage when the time comes to make their announcement. Say that you should be prepared. Not always you should hold a script and like, and now the next performer of the day is Mr. So and so, and he is, this is his background. And so, no, this is not a way. Be prepared. And now we are going to welcome Mr. So and so, who has been performing since whatever it might be. So it's a way of expressing your excitement. It's a way of bringing that excitement in the audience also. Oh, now that person is coming. I was waiting for this person. So bring that feel in that. You should know that person's name. Now who will be next? Title, so you know how to say it on stage when it comes. This is what I've just told, that now so and so Mr. XYZ will be coming and he has done acting from so and so, and the he has received an Oscar award for this movie, and this way is the introduction of that particular person when it comes to make their announcement. Stay organized. Create or review a given agenda for the event. Plan out, minute by minute, the event schedule. Take into consideration the time it takes to get on and off the stage. Make introduction for guests and speeches or thank you from guest members. I think I'm very clear in this thing. Stay organized. See, you know, the first is introduction. Okay, when it comes to introduction, there are many MCs who actually forget to introduce themselves. The first part is introduce yourself in front of the audience, because you just come and now we are going to start this program and so, this is not a way. Introduce yourself, let the audience know who you are, what's your background, then they will understand, okay, he has done the hosting for that function as well, for this event also. So let the audience know your name, let them know about your background. So introduce yourself. Agenda for the event, what will be next? You should stay organized. You should know, you should make a note, keep a note, a small note. You can make a note on that. You can mention there what is the next program, or who is the next speaker. Plan out accordingly, minute by minute. What's next? What's next? What's next? What will be next in this situation? How much time I have, what I have to say here while the performer is yet to come on the stage. This is what you have to study before. These all things are before the event, not during the event. This is pre the event schedule. Take into consideration the time it takes to get on. Also understand, if I'm performing a dance which is of 3 minutes, so understand this is of 3 minutes. So in this 3 minutes of time, after that, I just have 1 minute or 30 seconds just to entertain people, and the next performer will come. There is a time limit for every activity. As here also, we have the time limit of 2 hours. So you have to see how I can manage the time for this particular. I will take this session for 10 minutes. I will take this session for 10 minutes. It depends on me. So you have to understand the point, from the point of view of the speaker, what he will speak, how long he will speak, because you will be interacting with them and he will be telling you, this is what I'm going to say. So in that time span, you have time, this thing, you have to manage that, those, in that time management is a thing, what you have to do. You have to see what is the next and what I can take it here. Make introduction for guest. Obviously, when he comes on the stage, we always introduce themselves, as I said before. Give a good introduction about that person, and also when he performs, after that, once his performance is done, thank him for that. Remain calm. Now on stage, most of them get nervous, and we try to make various facial expressions, and we get nervous and like, oh my god, I forgot. You try to speak to yourself. Stop this. The event's success is largely contributed to how well the MC keeps things on track. While the event's proceedings can get hectic, it is important to remain calm and focus on maintaining your MC persona. Like, anything might happen on stage, anything might go wrong, but it's your job to remain calm. Don't get frustrated, don't get angry, don't get bored or anything. Just remain calm, whatever it might be. Okay, relax. Continuing on, if you mess up, if you forget something. Now, if I miss something, not make you realize I have missed something. I will continue in that flow. So go on, don't stop yourself. Oh, I forgot that sentence. I have to go back to that line. No, go on. Let it be. Don't let the audience realize, oh, she has forgotten this thing. Okay, she came back. That time you make them realize that, yes, you have forgotten this. Finding a spot to look at while talking. So when we talk, obviously in front of our listening audience, actually it's dark and you can't see anyone in front. But in certain cases, don't focus on only one person or look at a person. Focus on the head. Everyone. You'll feel confident you're not pointing at people. You are actually, they will feel you're looking at everyone, but actually you're not. So if you feel scared, do this thing. Watch confidently, but look at on their head. Audience head, not into the eye or not directly to the audience. If there are question and answers round, then only you can interact directly with the audience, or else you can keep your eyes at this way. Slowing down with your words. As I said, when you're nervous, you try to speak fast, you just mispronounce things, you just go wrong somewhere no. Speak slowly. Make yourself comfortable. Yeah, you might skip or you might forget certain words, but when you speak slowly, you know what exactly you have to say. You know what exactly the audience wants to know. So slow down with your words. Let them understand. Don't just come and blah, 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 blah. No. The audience should know what you're saying and they should understand. Okay, this is what next is. So keep your words slow. prepare the opening of the event. As I said, many MCs, they forget to introduce themselves on the stage. So this is the first part and very important part. Introduce yourself and welcome the audience. Let them feel. Make them the part of the event. Include them. So make them feel respected. Make them feel valued. Yes, we have been valued here. We have been respected here. And like, yes, this function is really something interesting. So try the audience, interact with you, or be in this event from start till end. And it is your job to keep them live in the event. Bridge between segments. This is the same thing what I just explained you as interacting with the audience, or if anything goes wrong, you have to handle, you are the main person who will handle the backstage as well as the front stage. You shouldn't let the front back thing let people know, or the front thing let back people know. Manage it, keep it balanced. Before the event starts, try to prepare some talking bits, like if that person is a little late and he's coming late. So try to create some fun, try to interact, try to share some current affairs, extra things, let people know some new things about you. Just let people laugh at your jokes, or some special quotes also you can tell them when you feel, oh, wow, nice, we heard this first time. Otherwise, make people laugh with your jokes if you have a good sense of humor. Try and find something funny or meaningful about the previous speaker or performance. So once the performance done and it ends up, try to appreciate that performance. Try to say good things about the performance. Even though if it's bad also, try to motivate that person. Yes, at least he has done this thing. Come on, we have to applaud for him. So these are the things what a host has to interact with the audience and let audience also understand. Yes, they on the stage, and when you're able to portray these things, when you're able to control the audience, he is the best MC, you can say. And transition from there onto the next speaker or performer. And while after his performance, we always welcome the another performer, whoever it is. So even that performer, you need to introduce himself, and also at the end, you have to appreciate his performance with few words. Be prepared for anything. Be prepared for anything in the sense, not like jump on the stage or go running anywhere or something, just dance funnily. No, be prepared for anything in the sense, keep control of the event by being ready to smooth over any distractions or mishap. Keep the mood light. This means if there is something wrong which is going on behind the stage, they're arguing there, and certain things are happening, don't try to bring it on your face or let the audience know. Just keep them in the flow what I have said to you previously. Make fun, and if this is, oh my God, I was not prepared for this situation, now what to do? Don't show this thing. Be confident enough, go ahead, think about anything what you can say, and just share it with the audience. Close the event. Now, summarize what took place at the event and what was learned, and then depending on what kind of event it was, your closing of the event should be as exciting and sincere as opening. Well, this is very clear in front of you. The way we start the program, you should end the program. Summarize in such a way that people should feel like, oh, that's all for the day. Actually, we were enjoying this because this MC has done a job. Better than performance, I think so. The host, he has done the best job. So this is what you should get in written after the event is. I'm just telling about, besides this point, I'm just telling you this thing, that this is the thing which appreciation is what you get, is a fruit you have actually done on this stage. So summarize what took place at the event, what was learned, and then depending on what kind of event it was. So you have to learn these things because you have to end up also. thanks for them, whatever they have performed, it was good performance or it was whatever. This is summarizing. Your closing of the event should be as exciting as it was in the opening. So now we welcome so and so. It shouldn't be like now we welcome and okay, and that was the performance. So next we'll go for our next performance. No. So that was a wonderful performance, isn't it? This is what you interact with the audience. So keep the positive energy or keep the vibes, positive vibes in you from the start till the end, the way it is. Okay. We have ended up with these things right now. So now, as I have told you all, I'll be showing some facial expressions exercises for nervous things. And there are certain tips also for how to be a good MC. Just a moment. How to be. Okay, for facial expressions in Navraas An, let me go back to the Navraas topic. Tips to improve facial expressions, what I have told you all. So if you're exercising, if you're doing certain activities, so it's very important for you to do the exercises on daily basis. Navraas is totally on your face. You need to practice certain exercises which I'll be showing you, and I hope you do it right now with me. You will feel the pain, you will feel the the expressions or yes. Even if you're not able to, you need to practice this daily basis, and then you'll be very perfect in performing. Now, first exercise is E, U. You need to widen your mouth. E, U. See your eyes, see your cheekbones, see your expressions when you perform this. So this is the exercise for your jawline and this thing to actually feel relaxed. They actually feel relaxed, and when you perform, you don't feel it complicated or it actually you can do it very easily. Oh, this is the emotion which I have to bring. Okay, I can do it. So keep it flexible, make it flexible with these exercises. E, U. This is one exercise. This second exercise is, you can see me. Okay, I will just turn and I will do ah, oo, ah, oo. This is second exercise. What you have to do, widen it as much you can. You have to feel that thing. Ah, ooh. See, you're stretching everything and like you can feel it. Make your face as well as your neck part very flexible. Feel that thing and you'll be able to perform well if you try practicing these exercises daily. The third one is your jaw. Just the way you chew. We chew, otherwise we have seen buffaloes how the way they chew. So make it. This is the way, rotate it, having something. See, you can feel this part moving around. So I'm not able to see anyone here. Yeah, activities, what? Okay. Yes. So I hope you can feel that thing. This you, if you perform this on the daily basis, it will be very easy for you to perform any type of activities or any type of emotions in front of the camera. It's E, U, stretch it. E, U, A, O. 1, 2, chew it. You're having chewing gum. Those are the things, expressions. Even there's one more like expressing. Okay, this actually for skin you can say because this actually is for your skin, and you feel it's like what you can say, relaxed. And this may sound a little bit funny, but this is what you have to do if you want to practice it. As if you're riding a bike. Okay, this is what you have to feel, this sound. These are some exercises you have to actually practice on daily basis. Second thing, try to pick one line, try to perform in front of the camera, if you have the camera. And mirror is your best friend, when we say. So every day, make it a point, like you take certain dialogue and try to bring these emotions and try to perform in front of the camera. Make these emotions, and like ask whoever your family members are, you perform that and ask them what exactly you feel, what I have acted. If they feel like, yes, this is what you were doing, then you will feel like, yes, I have done this only and I can do it in a better way. So certain things we learn from others. Observe people around you, which we never do. We observe them, oh, she looks beautiful. Oh, he looks handsome. That's all what we observe. But the thing is, we should observe her expressions. We should see what exactly she carries on. Every person has different emotions. Every person has different way of performing. As I have just seen you people, one person, he has used his whole body to express his feeling. That's good, actually. So these are tips to improve facial expressions, but there are many other activities where you can learn. There are certain things, then tongue thing, and you have to hold your tongue inside, and you can say, hold the pen and then speak something. These are various exercises what you can practice on daily basis to make your facial expressions look better. Now, next is what I was supposed to tell you as for the MC, important tips. Keeping in mind, there are certain points which is very important for an MC, that he should be confident enough before going on stage. Don't just take the activities because, yes, I will get money, I will get paid for this. Okay, I will do this thing, I will go. But on stage, when he comes, he tries to perform. Oh my God, so many of them in front of me. I'm scared. I don't know how I'll do that. No, you should be prepared for every situation. I can do this. You can do it. But I know when you actually go on stage, everyone is scared to face the audience or the camera. On camera, it's okay because there are takes and you can edit it. But on stage, it's a live performance. So you have to be thorough in whatever you prepare. Secondly, smiling. Remain actually smiling from start till end. Not like, this is not the way. Smile, okay, yes. And the next performance is. And the next performance is, don't just keep laughing at, or when the situation is nothing and like audience will feel like, all right, is she gone mad? Like actually this was nothing to laugh. And she's laughing, oh, something is wrong behind. Okay, they're fighting. Okay, no, this is not a way. Try to perform, try to make yourself so comfortable, and like wherever required, just keep it calm and smile on your face. Not every situation, as I said just now. Third thing, first is confident, third is smile, and third is continue. Keep it going. Don't let the audience feel like you have forgotten something, what I've already explained you before. Don't let them know if you have forgotten something and now you won't be able to go ahead. So be prepared in all the situation. Make it a point that yes, you can do it, and share some jokes, or even if you can perform something, and otherwise you can ask questions to your audience and try interacting with them. So be prepared with all the things before going on the stage. Then next thing is that when you welcome anyone, see that your speech shouldn't be like, it should be sensible. people should feel, yes, these are decent. Don't just come and don't just say, hey, now let's welcome. Oh, hi, bro. This is not a thing. No, you have to portray, you have to say in good words, intro that person in a better language. Okay, hi, hey, hi. This is actually this event. There are certain events where you can say these things, but there are certain events which you have to be very professional. And next thing is that last thing, ending up when the event is over or you're ending up, it should feel like bored or okay, now everything is, now we are come to the end of this function, and like many of them have interacted. This is not a way. And now we are at the end of the performance, and after this we are going for a small interaction section. You can say these things, keep them live. Don't keep them okay, this person is making the function bored or anything. No, it's up to you. Make it live, keep them live, keep them with you. Enjoy, let them interact. Let them say once more, okay, you just shared one joke, we want to hear it once again. Or perform something, they will ask once more. So bring certain activities in you. So regarding how to be good master of ceremony, history, I have taught you all. Navraas An, about Navraas, Shringara, Hasya, Adbhuta, Vira, Shanta, Karuna, Raudra, and Bhayanaka and Vibhasta. These are all Sanskrit thing. And master of ceremony, preparing whatever I have already discussed with you. Keep it in mind what exactly he is. Then to be a good host, what you have to do. Another quality of a person, because he is the only person who will be heading the event from start till the end. So see that you're confident enough. Then your skills, there is a strong need for the ability to improvise. So your skills that you can manage everything, and always try to keep in mind what the event is, and accordingly prepare yourself. Know your responsibilities, what exactly you need to perform. Know your roles, expectations. I told you. Do your research, study about that particular person thoroughly, what exactly he is, from which background he is, and so on. Find his special things, make him feel special. About audience also, stay organized from start till end. Whatever the events are, whatever the agenda is, plan it out. Keep a note with you. Think about, if you forget for a minute, just see one word and then you can remember that thing. Yes, this is what. Okay, and for now, you can do this thing, but now you can't do it. Continue reading. Don't let the audience feel you are reading the script. Remain calm. These are the good qualities of the host. Continue if there is something missing or something mess up. Finding a spot to look, as I told. If you get nervous looking at one person who's in front, try seeing on their head, so you'll feel more confident and you will forget the world, rest of the things, and you will just perform for the entire day. Slowing down with your words. Slow down with your words. Don't just run. Try, let the audience understand what you're going to perform. And introduce yourself, which is important. As I said, every MC, they forget to introduce themselves in front of everyone, and then they realize. And don't make it a point to introduce yourself in between. Make it in first only, because let the audience know from where you are, who you are in the event. Bridge between the segment, between the audience and you. Interact with them. Let them understand, yes, we are also the part of this event. Performance, I'm sorry. Be prepared for anything. Be prepared for anything. As I said, anything doesn't mean like be prepared for the fight on the stage or nothing. No. And if there are technical issues or something goes wrong, try to interact with the audience. Keep them smiling, keep them happy, try to share jokes, try to create some activities with them. Keep the flow going on. This is prepared for anything. This isn't like, it shouldn't feel like, oh, I was not prepared for this situation and it happened. Now what to do? Don't let the audience know this. Take it on you. Close the event, as I said, from start till end. You should keep the same flow, and the audience should enjoy every moment, and he should keep the flow going on from start, the way he has introduced the audience and the way he has introduced the speaker, the way he has introduced himself. Same way you can end the function. Also, sometimes we apologize, or if we have pronounced anyone's name wrongly, mispronunciation, or if I have done something wrong on the stage, do this thing, because we never know who feels bad or anything. So apologize for that thing also. Appreciate the audience interaction also. Be thankful to them, because of you the audience are, and because of the audience you are here. If the audience get bored, if they say no, no, we don't want, you go away, so this is not a fail. You have to make them feel, yes, they are with me and I'm with them. Okay, so this is all for the day. If I haven't missed out anything, I have already given you a brief also. In case if you want to know something, if you have any query, you can ask me. I don't think so there will be any query, because I have already told you all in depth whatever it is, expressions and so on. But still, I will give you an opportunity. Yeah.
Mithila ji, we have a question in the chat box of Mr. Dr. CL Guzar has a question.
Yeah, just a minute. Please allow me some time. I'm just checking out. Where's there? Actually, I'm not able to see a question here.
Should I read it out for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it is said in the chat box that Dr. Guzar is trying to ask what is the technique we need to learn for switching from one rasa to another, and what to do if switching in quick. What is the technique of switching one rasa to another?
I got it. I got it. I got it here. Hi, ma'am. I have one question about Navrasa. What are the techniques we need to learn for switching from one rasa to another, and what to do if switching is quick? Okay, I have as I have told you. Learn certain situation. Try to keep certain situation in your mind, which has already occurred with you in the past. So switching is, I told you just now the exercises also. If you do these exercises on daily basis, it will be very easy for you to switch from one rasa to another. If it is sad and you are performing sad, after sad, I will just perform and I will show you. There is, oh, that's so sad. And you're asked to switch for laughter. Oh, is it? I never thought also about this. So this is switching. It should be quick. Within a second, you should understand key sad. Keep it in mind what exactly your expressions should be. Discuss. Oh, wow. This is switching of expressions. And what to do? Yeah, I would tell you to do exercises for this. Better do exercises, because if your facial muscles are relaxed, and it will be very easy for you to switch from one rasa to another rasa. Techniques is the same thing what I told you. Try practicing in front of Hello, am I audible to everyone? I'm sorry, I just got disconnected.
Yes,
We
yes,
can
we
hear
can.
you now.
So techniques I have already shared with you all, like practice in front of the mirror, take one sentence and try seeing yourself with various expressions. You will learn a lot. You will see various. In fact, you will find little more of the expressions which you have never seen also. So make it a habit, practice in front of the mirror and exercise. These are the main techniques of exercises and switching. Switching will be very easy for you. I'm sorry, sir. Actually, I got disconnected and whatever the queries were, it is deleted. So is there any other question, any more questions for me? Anybody would like to ask any question? I think I have explained very well. There is no question only. Hello.
Hello.
I'm with you, all right? I
Hello.
felt bonded for a while. I thought I'm alone. I'm talking to myself. There's no one interacting with me. Okay, hi. Is
Hi,
there any
Alex here.
question? Yes. Yeah, Alex.
Mithila ma'am, I just wanted to know, like, when you are actually performing a scene, have you ever got a role where the line is not in line with the emotion that needs to be expressed? For example, let's say you need to show bravery, but you need to show bravery while you are having food or something like that. It's not a scene where you actually need to fight or something like that. So how do you tackle such kind of scenarios where the scene is different and the emotion is different, or the line is different and the emotion is different?
Yes. In that case, as I told you, you have to recollect some things which has already happened to you. You can bring that time only the emotions. Actually, I'm really sorry due to, as you might know about the, see, it's a rainy season here and we get disconnected. There is a network issue here. Alex, am I audible to you?
Yes.
You're saying that situation is different and you're asked to perform different, right?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm just telling you, in that case, keep it in mind, like that actually thing has happened to you in the past. Keep that situation in your mind and try to perform that thing. I understand if you're angry and you want to show love. So as I told you, there are various ways. You're angry as well as you're showing love. There's a network issue. So this is a technique what I can say. Keep in mind what you have learned before, what you have gone through that experience, and like switching it on, switching up with that promptly. Okay, this is not a situation, but I have to remember the past and I have to react that way. So express that thing in front of the camera. This actually is my sorry. I'm extremely sorry. I'm getting disconnected. So Alex, did you understand what I explained you right now?
Yep.
Yeah. It's just thing like just recollect your past at that moment of time because it is actually not required, but you have to recollect your past and then perform there. Okay. Besides Alex, is there any more questions for me? Anybody would like to know something?
I also wanted to know, like, is it like for the commercials, the expressions need to be very loud, even if you don't internalize that feeling? And for maybe like short films or serials or web series, you actually need to internalize that feeling and that emotion will not be that strong enough? Is it like that?
Actually, yes. When it is for serials, you have seen serials, they express their emotions are very loud. Whereas in movie, emotions are not that loud. Okay, I was saying when it comes to serials, it is very loud to express because the scenes are very close shot. Your eyes, your expressions are seen. When it's in film, it is not a close shot. There are certain parts wherein you have to express loud, but not always. But when it is on stage, it is different. You express your full body, you express your facial very expressions very loud, you speak very loud. And camera, not required, you should speak very loud. Just now when you have said very loudly one dialogue. This is actually on stage. In front of camera, you can lower your voice, but you can show your expressions. So that is a way to portray your expressions in different ways. Serials, stage, on camera, in movies. There are different things. Only thing you have to understand and you have to control your emotions and you have to know where no, I don't want to show my expressions loud here. No. So it is controlled. Yes. Hello.
Okay, thank you, Mithila ji. I think this is it. We have this much time with us. Okay, and thank you for all the participants to be in here and taking your time out for this wonderful workshop. I would like to thank In5 Dubai for this wonderful opportunity that I have given to Ms. Mithila Naik, and I would like to thank Meylas for this. And this Temple of Transformation is till the coming 2 days. We have different kind of workshops that you can join. Okay, tomorrow we have an editing workshop, how to edit a feature film. Then day after we have a workshop of musical dramas. So I guess this is it, the time. And thank you all the participants. I guess Mr. Mohammed is also there with us. He has joined. Uh, okay, so no worries.
I'm sorry,
Thank
sir.
you
I
very
got
much. Thank you, Mithila ji.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you, Mithila ji. Thank you for your valuable time. And we would like to thank all the participants once again. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Khuda Hafiz.
Thank you, everyone, for participating. It was wonderful to have here. Goodbye. Good night.